of the week presented by Adidas. Tonight we're at the Home Depot Center in Carson, California. It's a battle of #1 teams. The LA Galaxy getting set to take on the New York Red Bulls.
Serena in that 4-4-2 is going to start with Donovan Ricketts, the Rock in goal. Gonzalez and De La Garza, the two teammates from University of Maryland, holding down that central midfield. Beckham is going to come in there and share that space with Juninho tonight. And the former New York Red Bull, Juan Pablo Angel up top with Chad Barrett looking to get on the score sheet. Well, Hans Baca comes into the Home Depot Center. Coming off of 3 shutouts in a row, Bouna Condal is going to hold down that fort right there in goal. Tim Ream, Marquez centrally is doing very well. Good partnership. Mehdi Bellucci, the one change though. Timo Tanio is injured. He will take that place, and Dwayne De Rosario will be attacking midfielder tonight up front. What a great pairing these two have been. Thierry Henry and Luke Rogers looking to link up again tonight for the Red Bulls.
Galaxy in the white, the New York Red Bulls. The darker blue, LA 4-2-3, #1 in the West, New York 4-1-2, #1 in the East, and this just may be the most expensive game in MLS history, and we are underway here at the Home Depot Center. Just pulled out on the left. McGee, chased by Dane Richards. Beckham, oh, what a ball here. He's trying to seek out Landon Donovan. Picked it out of the air, but right at Bouna Condal. Strike the first blow to the LA Galaxy tonight. A beautifully measured pass.
What a valuable asset he is, David Beckham, and his distribution is key. The run off the ball in behind by Landon. The timing is excellent. He gets a good touch on position.
Dane Richards now, the Jamaican, pushes it into the box. Here's Henry. He's rounded Ricketts and he scored. Thierry Henry, the New York Red Bulls, only 4 minutes in. And they have struck the first blow here at the Home Depot Center.
I mentioned before, Glenn, about dominating the possession and then scoring goals early. And Thierry Henry has certainly answered the critics out there. The last 3 games, he's come to life. I don't think this ball was actually played for him, but he was very, very fortunate to continue his run into the 18. The lack of defending, the understanding there. Dane Richards trying to pick a ball out here. De Rosario, I think. But what a great finish. Calm, cool, and collective. He turns on him. Sean Franklin tried to cover very late. Emergency defending. Opening goal early. This is what the Red Bulls have been doing lately.
Everybody back to defend for New York, including Thierry Henry, who's at the near post. Tons of movement in front of Condal. On help. And Gonzalez was there. Barrett got the save. And somehow pulled into his chest by Bouna Condal on the shot from Chad Barrett.
Condal does very well to get to the ground low and quick. It's through traffic. That was a great save. Here it is again, set up by Landon Donovan, back to Barrett. He looks to place this one, but I think at that point you've got to do power. Strike that with power.
He got off his line, made himself big. Barrett could hit nothing. But the goalkeeper, Bouna Condal, and it may lead to a counterattack now. Dane Richards on the run with Henry in the middle. Richards, a left wide, save Ricketts. Henry was going to try and score, and it's blocked away by Omar Gonzalez. 16 minutes in, a corner to the New York Red Bulls.
Thierry Henry thought he could have gotten the score sheet. He was asking for the ball from Dane Richards. Great explosive run through the midfield here. Richards says, why not? A slight deflection there. Ricketts gets his hand on it.
Donovan. On Hill. He's tied it up. No, the offside flag is up. It won't count. Boy, does Juan Pablo Angel need a goal.
We see Landon Donovan, he goes wide and he collects this ball, comes back on his left, and as he does, Angel, it's a good call by the assistant referee. He's just in behind Tim Ream.
Pass for the ball, he is. Donovan. Beckham again, as you mentioned before, John, coming deep to play make and hit these longer balls. Top of the box! What a chance for Landon Donovan, and he blew it wide.
What an excellent ball that was again. And that's what I was just talking about, that battle in midfield. Beckham is dropping off. He is getting space, providing great service there. What an excellent nod down. There it is, the diagonal. It gets in behind him. Great header from Chad Barrett. There's the Lately, he's been marked up a little bit tighter by Soli.
Look at this. Henry's trying to get there, and Gonzalez had to go to ground, but New York has won the ball back in a good position here. Limper. Henry back to Limper, and he's into the box. This is dangerous. Joel Limper, shot to save Ricketts. He parried it out to the 18. Beckham collects it. Oh, New York almost got a second. And here's LA's chance to tie it up on the stroke of halftime. Beckham gets it into the box. They score. Getting up high is Landon Donovan. Game on.
It's an excellent delivery by Beckham. We talked about the accuracy. When he picks out Landon Donovan, great header and a good finish, and that's the answer you were looking for, Glenn. You just said, do they have enough time to come back? Unmarked, not even challenged. Roy Miller, who's the closest one to him, straight up in the air. Good finish.
For the place.
They are quite well, and the thing is, though, the game's getting stretched out, and a bit sloppy. Look at this.
Donovan's got an empty net. Can he get it there? Donovan! Cleared by Reed. He didn't put enough pace on it. Tim Reed made a huge play. Barrett shot. Save Kondul. Unbelievable drama here in the final minutes of the first half.
Well, the ball that gets played through. David Beckham, he's unchallenged in the midfield. Look at that run from Landon. He gets around Kondul outside of the boot. Does he put enough on it? Is it over the line? Saved by Tim Reed. He just gets there. Wow, that's great effort. Way to follow through as a defender. The young U.S. international.
New York squeezed in and won it back through Limper. Here's Miller. But right now, LA is pinning the New York Red Bulls in their half of the field. They picked up where they left off in the first half. Beckham. What a ball from Beckham! Diagonal run from Angel. David Beckham is hitting these precise balls here tonight that are just a wonder to the eyes.
It's excellent display of just the commitment for him to pick up and see that vision. You know, it's excellent. What a great ball. Look at the weight of the pass again. It's so much accuracy.
Beckham also scored against Argentina and then scored that Henry-esque goal against DC United, where he flicked it up to himself and lashed the volley in.
It was the fourth goal that night.
Barrett gets a crossover on Hell. He headed it right at Bouna Kondul.
And that's better from Chad Barrett. He's working hard down the wings, and he went from middle outside, and it's an excellent ball across to Juan Pablo Angel. From close range, you think Angel's going to finish from there. It's about 7 yards out. Kondul all over it. It's a good clean header. Under really horrible conditions with the weather. That was a strange game, but delayed for over an hour.
De Rosario now has found space here on the left side. Franklin in pursuit. Still De Rosario. Still De Rosario. Toe poking. Past Donovan Ricketts after a one-man show.
Well, it was a great pace that he showed and the commitment for the run.
Marquez tried this from here. Let's see. Nope, he's going to clip it into the box. Henry pounds a header wide. Or make that Agudelo. My apologies. Agudelo got up, snapped it with power.
Good deception, though, from Marquez. He looked like he was shaping up to take a strike at goal. It's that slight little chip. And De La Garza just losing his man, and Agudelo, we've seen him put the ball in the back of the net.
Quick, got to turn to speed. And this is Beckham territory. He will try it. Beckham! Save Kondul. At a full stretch. Danger of Beckham showing up in different areas, John.
I think centrally he's done well.
Big run here from Soli. Top of the box is Richards. Richards right-footed shot off the post. Dave Richards hit the post.
Comes in as a sub. He's got good legs, but a little bit more patience in the final third, I think.
That'll do it. Share of the spoils here on an entertaining night of soccer at the Home Depot Center. Fourth-minute goal from Thierry Henry. David Beckham very evident in this one tonight. Landon Donovan in the 41st for the LA Galaxy. and it ends 1-1.